In this episode of Jeeves and Stole, they go to the Olympics. They begin with the no arms and legs race. Both contestants are using a frontal flop technique, typical in this event. There's a full rotation there, and they're making excellent time using that move. There's a whole somersault, very impressive, though it's costing him some time. Now they have to make it to the end of the track with their caps still on. So there's a few retrievals here. The only time you can use your hands and not be disqualified, and they're making excellent time coming down the track, the home stretch. These are true athletes, and that's what we like to see in the Olympics. Almost there. I'm not sure that they realized quite where the finish line was. And the next event is Freestyle chair tobogganing. Very strong entrance. Nice push off with the right leg and immediately hitting the wall, showing us some fancy spins. Judges are going to want to see a bit more use of the whole width of the hall, but he seems to be scraping one side. But overall, really consistent and elegant swivels with an interesting dismount. And now we transition to the other side of our Olympic grounds for doubles piano improvisation. The competitors both started with different diminished chords in third inversions, and the bass line seems to be following a sequential modulation, very light touch, beautifully articulated, while our treble competitor is trying to get on the judge's good side with a delightful waltz, reminiscent of later Brahms. They transitioned smoothly, the bass now exhibiting parallel 11ths, and the treble adopting a light but dramatic theme. And the next chair tobogganing run is off. This delegate shows a central start and is speeding through a very controlled rotation. Also dismounts very suddenly. It seems to be a feature of these runs that we haven't seen before. And now it's time for Jeeves and Stoll's Literal Dictionary, the part of the show where Jeeves and Stole come out and diction, literally. Microwave. Star Wars. And now we're jumping back over to tandem chair tobogganing.
Ready? Oh gosh, here we go.
Excellent use of the legs from the front chairman. Position in this team event that needs leg power to get a good entrance. You can see how much they've improved since last Olympics. They've been training under a new coach, and they've chosen trains as the theme of this run. Look at that sidelong collision. They're really making the most of the track to show us what they've got. And a finish of perfect synchronization. And we return to our piano competition. Very bold augmented sixth, completely out of context. Or is it a Neapolitan? Anyway, the bass is demonstrating extensive arpeggiation in almost every major and minor key, while our treble is extending every chord with multiple hits in the treble, rather reminiscent of Gershwin. Amazing number of medals these two will take back to the foreign planet they come from.